welcome to September. Oh my goodness, I can't even tell you how excited I am for fall. It's not technically fall, we still have a few weeks until fall, but I am so ready. I'm wearing a hoodie and it is still 90 degrees today outside, but in here, my husband keeps it like a meat locker. No, but really, it's cold in here. He just does, but that's okay. He gets off work and it's hot. So anyway, I wanted to share with you my August favorites. August can pretty much be summed up by the 2 scents that I'm burning currently. This one, including right now, that's why I just have the lids. But upstairs, my husband's favorite is anything tropical. He loves he loves the house to smell good, probably more than I do. I can honestly not clean and do a thing and light a candle or put on one of my scent pods, and he would walk in and be like, oh, the house looks so nice, you must have cleaned all day. But on the other hand, I could spend all day cleaning and not light a candle and he wouldn't notice. Literally the difference between clean and not clean is just how the house smells. That's just how he is. He loves, it just really bothers him when the house doesn't smell really, really yummy. So we try to keep things smelling nicely, which I appreciate too. But anyway, so this is kind of what August is for us. So upstairs, he is, this is one of his favorites. It is from Yankee Candle, and I use a Gold Canyon warmer, but I use the pods from Yankee Candle because those are my favorite. And this is pineapple cilantro, so it's just very summery, fresh smelling. Now downstairs where I am and baking and things a lot, I am burning Autumn in the Park. I'm so ready. So pretty much what August has been is somewhere around the stairwell where you can smell the summer and the autumn all at the same time, kind of overlapping on each other. That's pretty much August in our house. Jacob is holding on to summer like there is no tomorrow, every little last drop of it, and I'm fall, I can't wait for you. That's August. So August was crazy. I love structure and routine. I just do well with that. Of course, I every once in a while to change things up, and I get, I'm always ready for the new seasons and things like that. So I'm always ready for the next thing, but I like structure. I feel like I just get more done and things like that. So August was kind of a hodgepodge because we started school in the middle of August, the 13th. So the first half of August was still summer vacation and gearing up for school starting, and then the last half was trying to adjust to that routine. Also, I have not been working all of the summer, so trying to figure out that routine, and I actually just got a new job. I'm excited for my new position, and I'm sure I'll tell you more about that next month, as I don't start until September 3rd, I think is technically, but it's Thursday, whatever, the day of the month. I'll have to look at my planner. But this week I've been doing the pre-employment stuff, drug tests and TB tests and things like that. So everything basically has just been chaos because there's not been a lot of structure, and so I'm kind of excited about everything kind of settling into a routine, even though I love summers because I loved being home with my boys and all the fun things that we got to do. So I am going to miss that, but I'm ready for some structure. So let's get out the planner, and I'll talk about, first off, I'll talk about some just events and things that we did, some just kind of highlight what we did. I did my first 2 Friends and Junk sale in Joplin. That was really exciting. We painted at the police department. We've been doing some renovations and stuff there. That was pretty interesting and a lot of work. One of my good friends got married this month. I have 2 boys' birthdays this month. My oldest turned 14, and then our baby that was born stillborn, his birthday was technically this month. So happy birthday to both of my boys, both of my oldest and my youngest, or my oldest and my middle one, sorry. I've also still had a few bad flare days with trigeminal neuralgia, and that's kind of bothered me. Things seem to be looking up on that, and I'm excited to be over that. And so, and the biggest event for me personally for August is I hit the 30-pound mark. I have lost 30 pounds. I am so excited about that. I am one step closer to my goal. I want to lose about 15 more. That just puts me at a healthy BMI. I'm not really looking for a certain pant size or a certain, you know, weight or look or anything. I just want to be at a healthy BMI. We also attended the funeral of a good friend of ours. It was a police officer, and I'd like to take this time to say that law enforcement has had a lot of tragedy this month, and my heart and my prayers go out to your families and all of you in law enforcement, because I know firsthand how this job, and so anyway, just love and prayers to all of my law enforcement families out there right now. Okay, kind of more into Okay, so now let's get into some of the favorites. I actually didn't do a lot of shopping this month, like hardly any. Like basically everything that I purchased was for my boys for my oldest son's birthday, or back to school shopping with clothes and school supplies and things like that. And so I just didn't, and I wasn't working, and you know, I've had a lot of lazy days like this where it's just hair down and barely any makeup, and so I really just haven't I haven't been purchasing a lot of things, which is probably good for the budget. But yeah, so I don't have a lot of I really don't have any beauty favorites this month, or hair favorites, or really any of that, just because I haven't you know, I haven't been purchasing anything new. Basically, all of the favorites that I would have for those things are the ones that I had last month. I'm still loving the Jergens BB cream and things like that. So that's really as far as purchases, that's really, I just don't really have any. Like I showed you with my candle scents, they are that fine mixture of fall and summer. I did pick up a pumpkin candle this month, and so I haven't started burning it. I picked up one of the small ones so I can kind of test it out before I purchase one of the larger ones, but I think I'm gonna like it, and I'm excited to probably start burning that this week. Okay, some general favorites. I always like to tell you what handbag I'm carrying. No surprise, I am still carrying my Charmin Charlie Mint and Chocolate handbag. I am still in love with this, which has probably got to be like, what, a record, because I change my handbags all the time. And yet here we are 3 months into this bag, and I am just still in love with it. I don't know come the rest of the month if I'll be ready for a more fall color or something, but right now I'm still googly eye over my Charming Charlie bag. I will say I'm so excited about this bag because my last Charming Charlie bag that I had, which was the first one I had ever purchased, fell apart really quickly. One of them, and one of the, I think it was where like this attaches, I'm not exactly sure, I don't remember exactly what happened, but it tore up really quickly, and I was really disappointed and kind of nervous about buying another one, even though, I mean, they're $39, they're not like a ridiculous investment, but it's still, you know, a decent amount of money, at least for me anyway. And so I was nervous, and here we are 3 months into it, and it is held up like a charm. It wipes off, cleans easy. I'm just still loving that bag. If I'm looking down, it's because if I'm looking down, it's because I've got my cheat sheet in my Erin Condren planner here. I'm trying to compile a list of favorites of things that I want to do every month in these videos for you guys. So I'm trying to compile a list. So I've been kind of writing down things such as my, you know, what handbag I'm using, what candle scents I'm doing, any beauty supplies, food, things like that. So along that, Food, I haven't really had, again, we're kind of in the middle of that summer and fall kind of thing, so I really haven't been into anything except maybe pears. I've ate a lot of pears. They're in season. We have a pear tree, and so I've been eating quite a bit of pears. That's probably my food of the month. YouTube, okay, so YouTube, I was going to try to focus on a YouTuber that I've been watching a lot, but I really haven't watched like one specific YouTuber much this month. I've just watched a lot of random ones, which I love your guys' YouTube videos. So if you do a YouTube videos, leave me a comment below and send me your link. Sometimes those flag as spam and I have to go in and approve them, but just give me a little while and I'll approve it and it won't be a big deal, and you can link your things below. But I've been watching a lot of Hobonichi / Fobonichi videos this month. That's kind of what I've been into, and trying to figure out a new journaling system. And you guys know that I am totally in love with my Erin Condren Life Planner. You know there's always a coupon code link below that you guys are welcome to check out. I just love it, and a lot of you decorate your life planners and store memories and things like that, and I loved doing that. And even switching to the horizontal layout, I just still didn't have room to write everything. I mean, some days there wasn't much to say, and other days I still wanted more of a journal. And I struggle between the balance of what should go in my planner and what's really just not. And so anyway, I have been using this kind of Hobonichi Fobonichi sort of. I don't even go 100% along with that, because you know me, I have to change everything up. But anyway, that's kind of my favorite this month. And into that, I have created my own kind of Fobonichi. It's not even graph paper. That's how cheap I am. Yeah, but I just didn't know if I would like it. Barnes & Noble does have a Fobonichi. Basically, it is a big, thick, it looks almost like a Bible, and it is all graph paper, because the original Hobonichi, which is a Japanese company, is graph paper. So I wanted to see if I kind of liked the idea of it before I purchased the even the $10 one. We don't have a Barnes & Noble real close, and so but I may end up getting it. It's really thick. I'm not sure if I like how thick it is, but of course then maybe you'd have a whole year or something at a time. I'm not really sure, but I created this one. This is just out of a simple composition book. This is an elastic hair tie thing from the Dollar Tree. Made this little thing out of a Dollar Tree thing. I will try to do a DIY, still have a DIY kind of, and I will do a flip through of this. But basically, if you go and search Hobonichi Fobonichi layouts, that's what you're going to see in my journal. And I'll give you just kind of a quick look at some of the pages. And what I kind of liked about this is that you could change it up. So sometimes it's just like a kind of more of like an art journal, or just everything kind of a brain dump, whereas others didn't get too much love at all. Many of them ended up looking more like a to-do list and things like that. So but anyway, I'll do a more in-depth look at this, and then others were simply a like journal looking page. And so I have just been loving this kind of concept. And again, I'll do a video explaining my setup and how I do all of this, but that has definitely been a favorite. I started that at the beginning of August, and I have done it for an entire month now. So, and I just didn't want to bring you a video specifically on it until I was really sure how I liked it and kind of knew of it a little bit better. As far as devotionals, I did this a couple months ago where I added like my favorite Bible verse of the month, or devotionals or something. I don't think I put it in last month, but this month I decided to just share with you the devotionals that I have read this month. And I used the YouVersion Bible app on my phone, and that's where all of these devotions can be found. And there's devotions that are as short as one day to all year, kind of, continuing on devotions. These I think range from 3 to 7 days, 3 days, 5 days, 7 days, something like that. I read 3 devotions, 3 different devotions this month. I read Mama Needs a Do-Over. That was a really good devotion. I want to say it was 7 days, don't quote me, but I think it was around 7 days. I really loved, it was focusing on parenting and changing, the way we're thinking about things. And I really enjoyed that devotion. I did School Days, and I think it was a 5-day devotion. I think, that one took me, some of these take longer than 5 days to complete because I don't do them every day, and that's why I only did three in the month, But School Days was hard for me. I liked it, but it has, there's a really small, reading passage and Bible verse, and then there is an audio prayer, which I had mixed feelings about because the prayer was beautiful and lovely, and I loved it. I loved the way it was set up, but at the same time, sometimes I'm reading my devotions, while I'm waiting for something, and, or something. And so to have something that was an audio that I needed to complete before, before that day was complete was a little, I think it made me took me longer because I wasn't always where I wanted to read my Bible or my devotion. I wasn't always where I could listen. That makes sense? Anyway, it was still a great devotion, but it took me longer because of the audio things. And then I did a Ruth challenge that basically you read the entire book of Ruth in 4 days, I believe, because four chapters. And so that was really nice. I have done several Ruth devotions over the years, and I really love the story. I love the family aspect and the kind of the love story of it, and just all of it. And I really enjoyed. It was a little bit different perspective and things, and I really enjoyed that devotion. So those were the devotions that I read this month. One of the Bible verses that I saved just kind of spoke to me, not really heartfelt, but I love planning and things and all of that. And so one of them that just kind of, it made me smile kind of thing was Proverbs 6:9. In their hearts humans plan their course, but the Lord establishes their steps. And so I would actually like to make an Erin Condren cover for my Erin Condren planner with that, just because I feel like it involves planning and everything, all in. So I thought, anyway, I liked that. Okay, so I know that this was a little bit different than the normal monthly favorites, where I just kind of show you I like this product, this product, this product, this product. There wasn't a lot of products to show you. Again, I didn't do a lot of shopping. Just different things. And again, I am putting together a list of favorites so that I can make these videos for you guys and share with you guys, because you guys are my friends and I love sharing with you guys, and I love hearing what you guys have to say and what you guys are sharing as well. So leave me a comment about what you would like to see in monthly favorites, or leave me a video to your monthly favorites, and maybe I can get some ideas off of that. I know I want to do the basic handbag, food, beauty supplies, YouTube, Bible verses, kind of things like that. But I'm always looking for inspiration, and who knows, maybe change it up, every now and then. And so anyway, thanks for watching. Thank you for being my friend. Thank you for subscribing and liking this video and leaving me comments. I love all of your comments, and I love your mail. My address is in the box below if you want to send me happy mail, snail mail, just a card or anything. If you just like to write to me and whatever, it's there for you guys. Well, I love getting mail from you guys, and I always try to respond. If you're waiting for something from me in the mail, I do have it coming. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. See you later, guys.